Cicadas are actually one of my favorite insects, but I gotta say, their shells are just one of the creepiest things out there. Just look at this thing. Anyway, hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of Honey, I Shrunk the Wolf. In the last episode, well, we shrunk down into the size of essentially a dust mite. And in this episode, we're going to be looking for a treasure that the Emperor has apparently hidden somewhere in this hole. So once it blows up, we can head on in. And our treasure is a bunch of spiders, except not really, but they're real creep as well. Jackpot! Why would the Emperor hide his treasure here? I could smell it a mile away. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. Why are you lying? Check out that funny looking thing, Okami. That's what they call a platform spider. You see, they just go back and forth like that all day. They're basically harmless unless you stay on their backs too long. Some of them don't like it and may end up throwing you off. Well, that's good to know. And when he says that they're harmless, he really means that they are completely harmless. You can basically jump through the platform, so no worries about touching them or like avoiding their claws or their little mandibles or whatever, because you're not gonna get into any danger there. Anyway, I love this. Look at this glorious clover. Our Lord and Savior, giant clover. I love this so much. That was a terrible circle. If you bloom it, you actually get 20 praise. 20 praise out of one clover as opposed to like the, 2, 5, 10 that you get out of normal clovers. So even though it's like gigantic, you still get a lot of benefit out of it. It's really cool. I love that little detail, and I fell all the way down because why the heck not? You know, why the heck not? I wasn't ready to come down here. Well, while we're waiting for that to come down and meet us at the bottom, we do have this, another solar unit of energy unit, solar energy unit, blah. How many does that make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hearts, essentially. I'm never gonna stop calling them hearts. I'm sorry. They're just hearts to me. Hearts equals health equals solar unit of energy. Whatever. I can never get out of the habit of saying hearts because, you know, I'm a Zelda baby. I love me some Zelda, and this feels like Zelda. At some certain points. Even though the spiders are, you know, non-harmful apparently. Whoop! A little bit short on that jump there. So you'll notice that this next spider is a little bit different. It's not moving. It's practically dead. And it's yellow. Until we step on it. It'll actually come to life or wake up as the case may be and then start moving after you step on it. So you gotta make your move quickly with that one. We have another clover here, which is also gigantic. I love this so much. Another 20, and here's a locked treasure chest, which means, ha 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 ha, we can make Isun do his dance. I'm just making him do like a bunch of. Oops. I went a little bit too happy with it. I'm gonna make Isun do just like a bunch of hearts. Every heart is dedicated to you guys. So there you go, a bunch of hearts, and then woo! Yeah, Isun, send us all your love. Little loop-de-loos, yay! So we got Steel Fist Sake for doing that. Thank you very much, Isun. I wish we could send him off to places. I still wish that we could do that. That would be really fun. Even if you couldn't do that otherwise. Or like do anything with it. He should at least try, you know? Alright, here we go. Onto this platform. And we have one more clover. Bloom this. I said bloom it, thank you very much. And now, one more thing about this yellow spider. If this is the one that Easton mentioned, that if you stay on it for too long, you get dumped. He just has none of your nonsense. He's like, you have stayed on my back long enough. This is the end of the line. Give me this. Thank you very much. And another cherry bomb will unlock the next area. So 3 clovers and a steel fist sake in that room, but that leaves us here. A flask? Is that considered treasure? I mean, you know, different strokes for different folks. Some people like different things. That's a blocking spider, homie. Wonder why I got so bent out of shape all of a sudden. Now we're gonna have a heck of a time getting out of here. Well, this spider actually hurts you. It's a little weird how the other ones don't, but this one does. But, yeah, don't get too close to that one. Everything in here is kind of dingy and dusty, and you can't actually interact with much at all, except for said flask. We won't find it. We won't find out until we get it down. Okay, you just say basically the exact same thing. Jump up, and the way to get it down is cutting it. Heck yeah! That is some potent fumes. I'm not sure about that. Head on in, and it's honestly weirdly peaceful in here. I like this just as a room. This room is just real cool to me. I don't think the inside of a flask would actually look like this. Hey Ami, there's a strange mist in this flask too. But it's somehow different from that mist outside. I don't know, it feels kind of comforting. I mean, I did say that it is pretty looking. So this honestly can get you pretty confused. I remember being a little baffled when I first came here. There's not a whole ton that you can interact with. There's, I mean, the sake, at least I assume that it's sake. You can make little lily pads, but other than that, there's not a whole lot that you can, like, physically interact with. If you try to leave, then Easton is just like, huh, you want to go back outside, homie? You just gonna leave this mist in here? And then he lectures you. Yes, I get it. Stop talking to me. There might be this mist bottle up here that he's hiding. Haha, yes, I know. I know, Easton. Alright, well, the only thing that we can do, I suppose, is corral the mist out. And Ami just freaking goes flying. I love that. Wow, you're getting good at that one. Almost too good. I don't know why the Emperor hid this flask here, but he shouldn't be hogging such comforting mist all to himself. And check it out! It's that starlight again! What's it doing here? We have ourselves a new constellation! And by extension, a new brush technique. And oh, that's gonna miss. There we go, that's fine. What a brush technique it is. And what a brush god it is. I love this guy. He's so good. Welcome to Drunk Sheep. The sheep is actually the best. I love him so much. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. After our separation, I took to wandering the corners of the earth. Before long, I was sealed away here by a sinister power. Your arrival has broken that seal. Now I, Gamikazu, grant you the power of mist. Glisten over all creation like fleeting dew. Are we just like perpetually a little bit drunk now? So that's why the Emperor hid this flask like it was treasure. Kasugami, the god of mist, was trapped inside. They say Kasugami can wrap the world in a thick mist that slows down time for all things. I really did feel like I was in a dream world with no sense of time. But enough of that. That's one awesome power you just got back, Ami. If the legend's true, that brush technique can slow down any monster with a single stroke, even a blocking spider. Let's try out that new power of yours right away, Ami. Heck yes, this brush power is something else. Just draw the mark that's there on the flask. Okay, thank you very much. This power is definitely one of the most useful in the game. Look at that. What the? The blocking spider slowed down. That really is Kasugami's legendary time-slowing technique. Wow, Ami, you really pack quite an arsenal of techniques. Blocking spiders should be a piece of cake from now on. We'll slow down anything in our way, no matter how fast it is. I figured out something else too. The Emperor must have a screw loose or something. I mean, why would he possibly want to trap Kasugami in there? I bet it has everything to do with that swirling mist out there. You don't say. Alright, so yeah, this is one of the best power-ups. I love this power-up. It's one of those things that's good in and out of battle. So if I can actually, you know, do it correctly, there we go, thank you very much. Head out and guess what? We get a demonstration of how useful it is in battle. This thing is real fast, right? Isun, I know. Sheesh, this one's fast. How are we supposed to attack it if it won't slow down? Isun, I know. I have half of a brain. Anyway, so you can slow it down, hit it around, and then it is pretty much done for. This one's floral finisher is actually Time Stop for 3 Demon Fangs. Not a bad deal, actually. I love how Isun just has, like, literally zero faith in us. Not a lick of faith in us at all whatsoever, period. It's a little bit sad, actually. Alright, up here we can head back a little bit, and you can probably guess where we're going. We're gonna go and get past a thing that was a little bit too fast for us before. But first, we can also talk to Kaguya on the way. Hey, Kaguya! You're right about the Emperor hiding treasure in his garden. Thanks to you, Ami here got another brush technique back. She probably has no idea what you're talking about, Isun. Don't do anything dangerous on account of me. Please be careful, you two. You just leave it to us, honey pie. We'll get you out of there once we've raked that Emperor over the coals and figured out what's behind that swirling mist. So, yeah, she's basically real good. Kaguya is very sweet. As sweet as someone, let's not get hit by that spider. As sweet as someone in prison can be, anyway. You know, it would actually help if the spider isn't blocking the entrance before we do the technique. Thank you very much. Alright, so here we go. We have the broom. That was too fast for us to dodge before, but now we can get right on by, no problem at all. Also, I like how this guy's first instinct is to crush the tiny baby thumbtack wolf that's running around his garden. That would not be my initial thought. My thought would be like, wow, there is literally a wolf the size of an ant right here. Can I keep it? Oh my goodness. Alright, so heading through here, we have another area that's pretty, honestly, a bit simple. All you gotta do is make your way over these makeshift bridges, but also, like, fill this up. But we do have a treasure chest here. Whoa! Give it all you got! I love that. Oh, he's drowning. Oh, I don't get to see all of it. I should have put him above a little bit more. Oh, we got an infinity stone from that treasure chest. Fill that up and we can continue on to the next area. And alright, so I do have something to say about this. Also, you can use power slash, or we can also drown. That's also fine, you know. You can also use power slash. Power slash is just as good as the fountain water, which is kind of weird. But while we're on this topic, I do want to mention that Time Stop actually has like a pretty steep cost. If we use it, okay, look at our ink power right now, or our ink level. We're full. It only takes one ink pot, but you don't start regenerating until after the 4 timers go away. So you have to wait 4 seconds before you can actually gain any ink back again. So be careful while you're using it in battle, especially when you're using a lot of ink techniques, because you can easily get yourself into trouble there. Hey, look over there, Ami. Isn't that the Emperor? With a real bad case of bad breath? I'd heard he was sick in bed, but I never expected him to be the source of that funky mist. Now, how are we gonna straighten out this royal oaf? I mean, we're still too big to fit through his mosquito net. Dude, that is some epic bad breath. That is like some next level bad breath. Imagine that. Alright, so we do have some demon scrolls here. Go get him! Oh, we got some health out of that, actually. And an apple. What else you got? Nothing? That's all you got out of them? Okay. Okay, that's all. We can head in here and fight these guys another time. It's just lightning and wind. Honestly, there's nothing like super pressing about this particular one. So there we go, time stop. And then go for this one. And this one is power slash. All right. Got a holy bone for that as well. And now the important one is actually back here. Remember when I said that there is a missing piece of the Bestiary in here? Or rather, an exclusive enemy that you can't get anywhere else? This is it. This fire enemy is not available at any other point in the game. And if you miss it here and exit this area without fighting this enemy, you're boned out of getting 100% on the Bestiary. So be careful about that. That is definitely something to keep in mind, and something that is easily missable, especially if you're not particularly interested in fighting a whole lot of things. So make sure you come in here and just give this a quick fight. Here we go. 1, 2, and there we go. Wow, what is your floral finisher? Oh, yours is Gelstorm, alright. Infinity Stone! The Ice Doom Mirror, as opposed to the Fire Doom Mirror, actually does show up elsewhere, so this isn't your last chance for the Ice Mirror, but you fight them together anyway, so you're gonna mark it in your Bestiary regardless. So that's just something to keep in mind before you exit this place. And like I said before, everything else that is in this dungeon is basically just like your run-of-the-mill treasures, nothing exclusive and nothing that you'll actually miss forever. That monster is the only thing. Alright, lift me up. There we go. Now come on down. Yep, here we go. And up! There we go. We're getting pretty much to the end of this area now. There is not a whole ton left to do. We can use time stop to, well, you know, stop time for these spiders, but they're pretty slow anyway. Open this chest for the Imperial Palace map. Can we consider this for like a minute? We got the Imperial Palace map, but we're in the last room of the area. We're in the last room of the area, and we can't return here. We can't ever come back to this area in this playthrough. This is just like wild to me. Why did they put the map at the end of the freaking dungeon? I don't understand. It's whatever. Game can do what game is gonna do, you know, but I don't really get it. Alright. I wanna give Isun some whiplash. Alright, Isun, are you ready? Are you ready, buddy? Let's see you go! Man, Isun, I am so sorry. That is some intense whiplash. Exorcism slip M. Alright, dude, I'm so sorry. It is unfortunate to be Isun. With a partner like me, anyway. Please let me. Oh, no. I thought I could squeeze by. But apparently not. There we go. Now we're done with this side. We can head over in this direction. And now these pale blue spiders are slow until you step on them. So careful with that. You don't really need to slow them down. It's easy enough to kind of time it on your own. But this one past here is a little bit faster than the others, I think. So there we have it. And here we go. One last treasure chest. Are you guys ready? Woo! Zigzag all over the place. All right. Do your worst, Isun. Man, that's some whiplash. That's impressive. Alright, so we get a vengeance slip from that, and if we come over to this edge, you can see that there's actually a treasure chest on that side. And as you can see, the other side was blocked off, but this side is also blocked off. What we want to do is jump it. Yeah, it's kind of wild because it's a pretty long jump, but it's doable. Not like that, it isn't. Let's try this. Here we go. Yeah, start charging. Yeah, just like that. That allows us to grab this. And there's another one here. These are pretty tricky, actually. It wouldn't really occur to you to jump past a spider web initially, but I can definitely see someone skipping over these chests by accident. And I mean, like, it's not a huge deal because obviously they're not super important. They're just your regular old treasures. They're nothing like super pressing or anything. And we have to get on the other side the same way that we got over here. So, 1, 2, I did not do that right. Alright, let's try from this angle. Come back here, twist around, and let's go. Maybe jumping from this angle? Yeah, we did it! And with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here because What lies ahead, past these spiders, is the worst case of bad breath I have ever seen from a human being. Probably rivals my dog though. But anyway, I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela out.